Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's amazing.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Good job. Good stop, baby.
At the 26-yard line.
Good stop.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Griffin. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. 3rd down here.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now it's Griffin, flush to his right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Get it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Whip, whip. Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Check. Check out.
Look at me. Door.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Undercross. Recon. 132 fighter.
Slam.
Leo.
Slam. Watch Twiz.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Yep.
Stay at home. Mike 51.
I'm trying to collect. Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nickerson. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Hey, seam 6.
51, 951. I'm coming after you. Let's go.
From the gun, Nickerson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Nickerson setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They run again on first down. Chubb. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Watch 54, watch 54. Here we go, here we go.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. This is the tight end, Njoku. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
52's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Griffin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, let's go. Come. I got it.
Check 13. Check 13.
Bang, 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 bang.
They run. Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down, Nickerson. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
A gain of 15.
Hey,
Minnesota.
hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Five.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 50.
Throwing on 1st down, Nickerson. And this one's complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
You can't block me. You can't get.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Griffin. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, Griffin. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
So we got man.
They run. Chubb. And he's taken down inside the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Operating from the gun, Griffin. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. On 1st and 10, Nickerson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's get in them holes. Hatchet. Tight dog.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Exit. 51's the mic, boys. 51. 80 weapon. Come on, let's go. 51's the mic. 51.
Looking to throw on second down. Nickerson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Box truck. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, Nickerson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Delta. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Pilot, 64. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Nickerson. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph. As the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona, and the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hey, watch this.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
951.
From the gun, Nickerson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
To throw on 3rd down, Nickerson. And he's able to find Diggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Set, ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Get it.
Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, Zoo.
To throw on 2nd down. Has it. And he is across 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Down. 18 games.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
Yo, go.
Back to throw. Nickerson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Run game and a productive gain out to the 47. It's a gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid blitzing. Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases right there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Both of these offenses having a rough time getting going. But boy, what a
behind the line. But you're right. You look at the numbers.
Dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does. And the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Yeah, That's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Nickerson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, Alpha.
Operating from the gun, Nickerson. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Off play action. Nickerson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Go.
To throw again, Nickerson. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And we're back now here in Cleveland. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Looking to throw. Nickerson. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Griffin. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
He finds his man Johnson. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This quarterback now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's first and 10. Griffin will throw again. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
52's the mic. Here we go, G.
On first down, Griffin. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw again is Griffin. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him.
Second down and goal. Griffin. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Out of the gun, Griffin eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
They're on 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Go. Bravo.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He finds an opening past the 40, and that is incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. And now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Griffin, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Griffin gives to Johnson on the draw. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the edge. Jet cover. 22.
Now RG3. This is the tight end, Njoku. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
On the double. 42.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
Here's Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Hey, Wood.
2nd and 2. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Let's go.
From the gun, Nickerson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Back to throw. Nickerson. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
8 read. Hey, Charlie. 2.
From the gun on third down, Nickerson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
On the ready.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, Steve.
Topper. Hey, exit.
Mike, 53. Mike. Hey.
Throwing on first down. Nickerson. And Diggs has it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Out of bounds at midfield. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
A 67-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Third and 1.
Third and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I'm going to run you over.
Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is RG3. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 47. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. Anthony Harris on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And again, it's Chubb. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On the carry, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get this.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Here's Griffin to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Seibert's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
On 1st and 10, Nickerson. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Partner, a great game that we got to see and make you in this one. I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Cleveland, it's just their 2nd win here in 11 tries this season, and they'll get to stay home again.